In this video, I'll be reviewing Ellen Jo's outfits from Zen the Sun Zero. I'll be keeping track of 3 categories: creativity, cohesion, and appeal. First, Ellen's classic outfit, Ellen's Scissorhands. Yes, that's really what it's called. It's fairly obvious that this is a modern made outfit, and I say modern because it's nothing like a historical made outfit. This distinction is important, but since explaining it all would take too long, just pause if you want to understand my reasoning. Let's look at the details. The first thing I notice is that there are a ton of shark motifs. This headband, this collar, this hairpin, this ear jewelry, and these bracelets all have shark teeth symbolism, even though they don't really look like shark teeth. The headband and the collar are particularly nice because they have an additional level of symbolism, as they frame a shark's open jaw around Ellen's head. The collar also extends behind Ellen's back, with 2 accessories that somewhat resemble shark fins. Originally, I had thought that these were meant to be the shark's dorsal fins, and since some sharks have 2 dorsal fins, it made a lot of sense, until I realized that Ellen's shark tail already has a dorsal fin. This, along with the fact that both accessories are the same size, made me question whether they were actually dorsal fins, and upon further inspection, I noticed that they only look like this in the outfit inspector. In every other state, these accessories actually spread out to her sides, making me realize that they're actually meant to represent a shark's pectoral fins, or at least I think they are. Another cool detail are these X's. There are 5 in total, 1 on her skirt, 1 on either side of her tail, and 1 on the bottom of each shoe. It may not be intentional, but these X's look very similar to Ellen's flash freeze charges, and their placements are also very interesting. The 2 on her tail could be used to represent the 2 flash freeze charges you gain when hitting both EX special attacks, while the 1 on her skirt represents the 1 point gained from swift scissors, with the 2 on her shoes representing the 2 extra points gained from charged scissors, because she stands still for longer when using it. It is a bit of a stretch, but it could be intended, so... She shares the same patchwork style apron with 3 ribbons as Corin. I believe this is an intentional design choice to show Ellen and Corin's bond, because the patchwork styled apron is very clear on Corin's outfit, and red ribbons are Ellen's specialty. Neither of these designs show up on Lycon's or Rena's outfits, further reinforcing the possibility. Additionally, both of these aprons have chains, but Ellen's has 2 while Corin's has 1 big one, so it's hard to tell if this is also intentional. Now for a quick speedrun of a few smaller details. She wears tights. This outfit has a lot of belts. Ellen has 3 visible moles, 1 on her left bicep and 2 under her left eye. There's a hole in her skirt for her tail. This lacing on the back of her outfit is most likely to make putting it on easier. Her tail has the English word for shark graffitied on, while her scissors have the Japanese word for shark in 2 different spots, and her scissors look like a shark's head. All in all, the outfit is a good one. There's a lot of interesting details, and the shark motifs fit really well with the black and white aesthetic of the modern made outfit. The red color of her eyes, her painted nails, and her 2-tone undercolor hairstyle match well with the red of her shoes, her ribbons, and certain parts of her weapon. Red also seems to be a reoccurring detailing color for Victoria Housekeeping Co. as a whole. Something that the portrait shows better than the in-game model is that her skirt actually has a petticoat underneath, which gives the skirt this poofier look and keeps it further from her legs. Next, Ellen's alternate outfit on campus. This outfit is a school uniform outfit, meaning that it's much simpler than her maid outfit. I don't see this simplicity as a bad thing since it seems intentional. It builds contrast with the complexity of her maid outfit, showing how much of an ordinary student life she lives outside of the hectic lifestyle of Victoria Housekeeping. In this outfit, she has this choker on, which she just likes, and her uniform skirt has an adjustable tail opening that can be customized for Therans of all kinds. The shoes and tights of this outfit are also much simpler, trading the tights for ones without any sort of design and the heels for larger platforms. As for the outfit itself, the school uniform isn't very uniform, since there are a ton of variations. From different legwear like Ellen's tights, Ruby's thigh highs, or Mana's loose socks, and different outerwear like these vests or this cardigan. At the very least, the core essentials in the skirt and the dress shirt are good and they look nice. A high-waisted skirt can make the wearer appear taller, but since Ellen already has very long legs, and because the skirt is too high, it actually makes the upper half of her body look small and blocky instead. This mainly seems to be due to the limitations of the in-game model, since this issue doesn't exist in the full 2D portrait. Next, Ellen's on-campus outfit variant. This outfit only shows up in the first comic strip of Ellen's agent story, but due to the low amount of media with it, I'm gonna have to do a bit of guessing. It appears to be a variation of her on-campus outfit with a few major changes. Instead of tights, this outfit has knee highs, and she has a blue tie around her white collared shirt. This seems to be the standard for the school uniform since it's also on the character models of her friends and other students, but it's not in her regular on-campus outfit for some reason. The other changes to the outfit are most likely a personal addition. The most notable are the white sweater over her dress shirt, her shark jacket, and her crossbody fanny pack. The white sweater is a large one, covering the majority of her skirt, and it also has a hole for her tail. I didn't notice anything special about the fanny pack, but the jacket is pretty neat. It's clearly meant to have shark motifs again, with the hood having a shark bite print and the zipper resembling a closed shark mouth. The back of the jacket also just has a literal shark jaw. The jacket doesn't have a hole for a tail, so it instead rests on top of it, and it also seems to be of the brand called Anchor, further reinforcing that this is a personal addition rather than a part of the school's outfits, since the school's outerwear all have this logo. While I glaze the simplicity of the original on-campus outfit, I think this variant is better. The layering gives the outfit more depth and makes it interesting to look at, and the blue detailing of her tie and these fanny pack accessories create a good contrast with her hair and eyes, instead of the matching that she has in her maid outfit. This sweater over a dress shirt style is also very common in e-boy or soft boy aesthetics, and I personally think it looks great in women's fashion too. Ellen's last outfit is only found on the cover art for her agent story. I'd like to call this grunge, but this subculture of fashion is really confusing, so correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, this outfit has a different choker, earrings, and hair accessories, and her nails are painted black instead of red. She's wearing rimless oval glasses, but Ellen doesn't seem to have any vision problems, so they're most likely an accessory. Her hat has cat ears that match with Ruby's cat ear earmuffs, and her shirt is either a graphic t-shirt over a long sleeve striped shirt, or a long sleeve shirt that has an interesting design. This is also the only outfit where you can see Ellen's makeup. She has a bit of red eyeshadow and lipstick on, which makes sense considering her diligence in keeping her nails painted. As a schoolgirl with an interest in social media, Ellen has a great sense of style for her personal clothes, as these last two outfits convey. Considering that, this choice of outfit does make a lot of sense for Ellen, and I like it a lot. Oh, there's also these shark pajamas and this child Ellen outfit, but there really isn't much to say about them. Overall, Ellen has some really nice outfits, and here are the final points for the categories I was tracking. And that's all for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed.